Today we're going to discuss 10 terms you need to know before moving to Myrtle Beach. So let's get started. What's happening, guys? It's Jeremy Blanton with RE/MAX Southern Shores, and today I wanted to discuss with you 10 terms that I think are really important for you to know if you're thinking of moving to Myrtle Beach. You know, I moved here back in 1998 from Pennsylvania, and when I got here, some of these terms were used by the locals, and I had no clue what they meant. So I want to help make your transition to the beach much, much easier. So the first term that I wanted to talk about is the name of our county. It is Horry County, named after a Revolutionary War hero, Peter Horry. If you go and pronounce it with the H, like Horry, you're going to be a dead giveaway to those around that you're not from around here, and they may look at you a little funny. The second term that I wanted to discuss with you is Restaurant Row. When I moved here, somebody mentioned, hey, let's go to a place up on Restaurant Row, and I had no clue what it meant. Restaurant Row is a section in Myrtle Beach that is highly populated with restaurants. It's the section where Benjamin's Calabash Seafood is, where the Giant Crab is, and a bunch of other restaurants throughout the area. So if somebody mentions to you, hey, let's go grab a bite to eat on Restaurant Row, now you know. All right, so the third term that I wanted to talk about is the Golden Mile. I've talked about this term on this channel before, and in fact I did a whole video, you'll find it right here, on the Golden Mile, and it is a section of the beach that starts around 52nd Avenue and runs down through the avenues, which is filled with just million-dollar houses. When you are a local and you're looking for the favorite spot to go to the beach, this is the section you want to go because it's not overcrowded with a bunch of tourists. They're all at their hotels and they're not going to travel miles on end to go to that section of the beach. What's nice is that as a local, there is public beach parking every few houses to give you plenty of opportunities to find a place to park, go out and enjoy the beach. So make yourself familiar with the Golden Mile, and when you're looking for that beach time in Myrtle Beach, that's the place to go. Number 4 is a term that I've never heard of until my family moved to Myrtle Beach. I remember we were here a few weeks and one of our friends that we had made invited us over for dinner. They said, great, come on over, we're gonna make chicken bog tomorrow night. And we went, what the heck is that? Chicken bog is something that is local to this area, sometimes called perlo, but it's basically taking smoked sausage, chopped up chicken, and rice, and you're blending them all together to make this delicious meal. You add a little bit of your seasonings and spices to it, and it is amazing. But if you're not from this area, you've probably never heard of such a thing. But here locals know exactly what chicken bog is. In fact, over in Loris, every year they have what is called the Loris Bog Off, which is a big event all based around chicken bog, something you definitely want to check out. Number 5 is a term that is a core terminology phrase for anyone who lives in the South. It was made popular many years ago by the famous restaurant cook Paula Deen, and that word is y'all. It's a combination of you and all together, and here in the South they say it all the time. Hey, y'all want to come over for dinner tonight? Hey, what are y'all doing tomorrow? Those are just some of the simple phrases where people use this on a regular basis. Number 6 is a term that has become super popular over this past year. Up until then, you may have never heard it, but after the stellar football season of the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, you've probably now heard this term. So what the heck is a Chanticleer? Chanticleer is a term that was used in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales to describe the proud and fierce rooster. Here in our area, Coastal Carolina University has become super popular after their phenomenal football season they had this last year. And in our area, people bleed Teal Nation all the time. Number 7, snowbirds. Now, this is a term most of you have heard and probably have used before, but in our area, it is a regular term used all throughout the winter. And what it is used is a term to describe people who come stay in the South during the winter months to get away from the cold. They don't want to deal with the miserable snow in the Northeast anymore, and so they come find a place here and live for 3 to 4 months of the year, and then once it gets warm again, they all go back home again. But those people love coming to our area, enjoying the wonderful winters we have here, and getting out of that snow. I don't blame you at all. I don't miss it myself anymore. Number 8. Did you know that our area has UCLA? We also have a USC, but it's not places out in California. For most of the people around the country, when they hear the term USC, they think of University of Southern California. And when they hear the term UCLA, they think of that amazing university out in California as well. Well, not here. In South Carolina, USC stands for the University of South Carolina. Go Gamecocks, woo! And then UCLA stands for this: Upper Conway, Lower Aner. It's a small section out in Aner. There's literally one stoplight, so if you don't have your eyes open, you might miss it. Number 9, the Waterway. Its official name is the Atlantic Intracoastal Waterway, but here in our area, we simply call it the Waterway, or even some call it the Intercoastal Waterway. This is a water system that runs parallel to the Gulf Stream and is 3,000 miles long. From what I've been told, you could take it from almost New York City all the way down to Miami with your boat. There's all types of amazing luxury homes that are built along this waterway because the costs are much more affordable than houses on the ocean. But also, there's many people who love to get out and do water sports, and they want a house on the waterway to park their boat or park their jet skis. So definitely, if you're thinking about buying a place in the area and you want to be on the water, definitely want to check out the Waterway. Number 10, the Grand Strand. When we moved to the area, we heard people saying the Grand Strand over and over, but we didn't know what this term meant. It was actually something that was given to describe our area by a person in the local newspaper back in 1949. It talks about the 60 plus miles of uninterrupted beaches that we have in our area that start all the way up at the North Carolina-South Carolina border and go all the way down into Winyah Bay in Georgetown, and the amazing sandy beaches that we have here to use on a regular basis. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video with some terms that are really important to know before moving to Myrtle Beach. They're going to help to make you look like a local to those around you and not look like a fool. There's definitely other terms out there, and if there's other ones you want to learn more about, leave a comment down below. Tell me what they are, and we'll definitely put them in the next video. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Oh, hit that bell, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.